And we are into game number 5, Sri Lanka versus India in the IDBI Fortis Welshurance Cup from the same venue, the Premadasa Stadium here in Colombo.
We're ready to toss. The two captains, Mahela Jayawardene for Sri Lanka and MS Dhoni for India. Chris Broad, the match referee. Mahela will toss. Heads is the call.
It's a tail.
Oh, God, it's tails. It saved MS the blushes, but well done. What'll it be?
Yeah, we're going to have a bet on this. The same wicket that we played the last game on, a day game. Looks pretty dry, probably get slow towards the latter part of the day.
All right, have a good one.
Thank you, thanks.
MS, yeah, you've been saved the blushes. What would you have done if you had won the toss?
I would have batted first, and hopefully the wicket won't change, so it's not a bad idea to chase as well. I feel the wicket will remain the same, and because it's not a day-night game, in the day-night games we have seen, it behaves in a very different way, so hopefully it will remain the same.
Thanks, MS. Have a good one.
Thanks a lot.
So, the news from here is Sri Lanka have won the toss and they will bat first.
Couple of changes for both teams. Lakshmipati Balaji getting a game after 3.5 years. Ravindra Jadeja making his debut for India. No Sachin Tendulkar today is once again being rested. Najinta Mendes comes back into the side, and also Thilan Tushara. So Sri Lanka have made those two changes and are looking to win this one. Also won the toss and decided to bat first and to put runs on the board. Ravindra Jadeja for the first time, his debut in one-day internationals, is getting the cap from Sachin Tendulkar, and that's a great moment for any cricketer. He will remember this for a long, long time. The talented cricketer, left-arm spinner, also left-handed batsman who can hit it big.
Dilshan with Jayasuriya. That's Dilshan. He's off late, really found a niche for himself in international cricket. Very aggressive up front. And with him is Jayasuriya. Well, he got 100 in the first game, unfortunately ended up in the losing side, and since then hasn't got runs off note, but he's as dangerous as they come. Of course, Irfan Pathan there, and Balaji makes a comeback, and a welcome one for him and India. Tried and tested talent against in place of Praveen Kumar. The first delivery, Irfan Pathan. Some bounce there, Kepler.
It's a good first delivery as well. Very good length.
Oh, that's been creamed through the covers. That's 4 to end it. Wonderful boundary. It's 8 without loss. He's got that through. Not from the meat of the bat, but he didn't need to. Just had to make sure that he found the gap.
But he's strong there, as we know. Too much width, and Jayasuriya will make the most of it. So this delivery was short and wide. Pick that gap between point and the square cover. So that's his first boundary.
You can't be short. Just cannot afford to be short, Irfan. But that's great effort there at the boundary. He'll come back for the third, but Ishant Sharma has certainly stopped one.
Very good fielding. Good running between the wickets as well. Dilshan and Jayasuriya running the first one quickly. But Ishant Sharma did well. It's a big guy, got down there to prevent the boundary.
Oh, that is Jayasuriya special. Just the flick of the wrists. He uses his forearms to really power this one for that wonderful boundary. And he's played it fine. He's really playing the field. Very deliberate in that placement. So this is a big over from Sri Lanka's perspective. Just trying to negotiate this first half hour. He's gone over the top and he's connected perfectly. Jayasuriya is very dangerous. It's in the air and he's put down. Straight in and out. Ravindra Jadeja, not the most auspicious beginning for this youngster. He's known to be one of the finer fielders, but that ball was travelling.
Was travelling, but straight to him, so you'd expect that to be caught. What a let-off for Jayasuriya and for Sri Lanka. That was straight in, straight to that backward point position. Got two hands on it, but it just didn't go in properly.
He's got hold of that one. Short. And a couple of bounces and it takes it over the line. So a boundary to begin the Ishant Sharma over. He'll be under some pressure.
He goes again. He'll get another boundary. Jayasuriya is on fire. And this time behind square leg. Jayasuriya is able to pick his spot so perfectly. The fieldsman was moved to square leg, but Jayasuriya saw it and played it behind square. Great batting.
What a shot. What a shot. The 50 comes up with this scorching boundary from Dilshan.
And again, Tilakaratne Dilshan. That's another boundary. Sri Lankans have got off to a great start here. Both Dilshan and Jayasuriya have been middling the ball extremely well. And Dilshan this time gets it through the covers. He'll go all the way. So Sri Lanka scoring well, I must say. Scoring at an excellent rate. 66 without loss at the end of 10. And this is high. And somebody should take it. And it's taken. Jayasuriya is gone. India have got the first wicket. And Irfan Pathan the bowler.
Well, Pathan's delighted, all right. Jayasuriya decided to go after him. He stepped down the pitch already, so he's given his intentions away a little too early, enabling Irfan Pathan to drop the ball short. And Raina takes it. Pathan's delighted. Jayasuriya disappointed. And it's 66 for 1.
Kumar Sangakkara. He's come in with a good record. That's his one-day stats. Average of 36. Best of 138.
That's a lovely shot. Timing. You can see from the backlift and the follow through that he didn't try to hit the ball too hard, just timing. There it is. Look at the follow through. Didn't even go over the left shoulder.
It's gone through. It's a quick outfield. Boundary to end the over, 85 for 1. Should be a boundary. Very well played by Sangakkara. Virendra Sehwag staying in line. Again, he's asked for this punishment. Even in the last over, straight down the leg side, and Sangakkara picked up a boundary, and conceding a boundary of the first ball, the pressure is on the bowler. And poor bowling for Virendra Sehwag. Will be more runs, could be wide as well. It's gone to the boundary. And signal 4.
There it is. Very well compiled 50 by Dilshan. Of 64 deliveries, he accepts the appreciative crowd clapping him into his 50.
It's been a very responsible knock. He's hit the bad ball for runs. But he's been quite happy to defend the good ones or knock it around for singles, rotate the strike. So there aren't too many dot balls there. And getting congratulations from Sangakkara.
I think that's another one that's going to run away. And it does. Oh, just about over the rope. But he's got a lot of runs in that area, so they've been bowling rather loosely on the leg stump to him. But that's going to run away for 4. Short outside the off stump. Got the treatment it deserved. 148 for 1. Well-deserved 50 for Sangakkara. Just off 46 balls. He's really playing a magnificent innings here.
Yes, I think this was the innings that the Sri Lankans needed after the start that Jayawardene and Dilshan had given them, because it was important that they didn't lose the momentum.
That'll run away for 4. Perfectly done. He maneuvered himself into position to play that shot and get that gap at extra cover. Oh, that has been bludgeoned. Picked it up from outside the off stump. He is in a really aggressive mood at the moment.
There's no protection for the young man there. There's a deep square leg and a long on. It's a big gap.
Once more in the air and in the gap as well. In fact, just a bounce and over. That's a close one. He's asking the fielder. 4 signaled, and that's probably the correct call. Boundary takes Sangakkara to top of the ladder here as the highest run getter from both sides in this series. Comes back for the second, so this is proving to be a terrific over. In fact, 14 from it, 174 for 1. I suppose when you have wickets in hand, you want to try and delay it as much as possible, the batting power play. Has gone through. Yuvraj did get a hand on it. Now this will require a referral, that's for sure. Rohit Sharma is the one who dived, got it to stay in, and did it actually stay in is the question.
Well, that was a very good effort from Rohit Sharma, and then Gautam Gambhir, who overran him, had to try and get the ball before it touched the boundary board. I think he may have been successful.
Both batsmen not troubled. Maybe yet another boundary. Get very good value for your shots. Once you find the gap, it's a boundary.
Sri Lankans have batted the way they know. Well, for the first time in the series, they've been able to dominate the Indian bowling. This was hit behind square. Not great fielding.
Plenty to cheer about for Sri Lanka. 23 fours in this innings. The run rate has been good. 200 comes up in the 32nd over.
This has been a magnificent performance by the Sri Lankans. Truly living up to their image and their ability. For once, they seem to sort of believe in themselves. And just look at that last 50 of just 45 balls. Scoring runs quickly. Good performance by this pair. Sangakkara and Dilshan have combined beautifully.
Got underneath the ball to get the elevation, and he's got the distance to go with that. Is Sangakkara on a roll?
This is great batting by Kumar Sangakkara. He's really come to the party, played some great shots. He's taken the left arm spinner on. He's gone over mid-wicket many times. That's very well timed.
Blend of T20 cricket, most batsmen get underneath the ball to get the elevation. They do it on a consistent basis. Once again, this time the field running in, and he's taken it. Finally, India breakthrough. Rohit Sharma has taken a very good catch, and Yuvraj Singh is delighted. He's picked up the wicket.
A big wicket for Yuvraj Singh. He's made the breakthrough. Sangakkara maybe miscuing it for sure. Looking to go over the top of mid-wicket. And great catch by Rohit Sharma coming in. Sri Lanka now 209 for 2. Kumar Sangakkara dismissed for 84.
New man at the crease, Kandambi. Good situation to come into bat. 209 for 2. The 17 overs still remain. Average of just 28 and strike rate just 63. But the last ball would disappear to the boundary, ending the over. 225 for 2. Will be more runs. Could be a boundary. Yes, it will get there. Kandambi now joining in.
It's a very different batting approach by the Sri Lankans.
That's a very good shot. Kandambi hitting that square of the wicket. His timing was superb.
Smashes this one also quite easily. Yes, he's found the gap. Right down to mid-wicket. Well played again by Kandambi.
Slow delivery, Kandambi picked it straight away.
And that's it. That's the end of Kandambi. Went right through the gate. And Ishant Sharma has struck.
Good time to get a wicket, just as Sri Lanka really looking to accelerate. It's good delivery, just a good basic length close to off stump, hit the pitch hard. Kandambi looking to hit that across the line into the leg side. And he's gone now for 26 off 26 deliveries. So Sri Lanka rather, 255 now for 3.
India has struck in the 42nd over. Third wicket for Ishant Sharma. Third wicket of the innings taken by Ishant Sharma. And Mahela Jayawardene, the captain, comes in at number 5. 299th ODI for him. It's gone beyond 8,000 runs now. But of late, he has been having a bit of a lean trot. He's got some runs in this series, but hasn't been convincing, hasn't been the self that we've seen. The confident Mahela Jayawardene.
And he doesn't have much time today, so he'll have to try and get himself in and get going. And there's a run out. It's a great piece of fielding. Rohit Sharma did brilliantly. There's a bit of a misunderstanding, but Rohit Sharma quick to the ball and then a very quick release and a brilliant throw.
Disaster. Disaster for Sri Lanka, disaster for TM Dilshan. Just a few runs away from a 3-figure mark. He's got to walk away now. Run out thanks to that brilliant piece of fielding by Sharma. Misunderstanding with the captain. First ball Jayawardene face. So Dilshan walks back dejected. A fine innings from him opening the innings. And he goes for 97. Sri Lanka now 255 for 4.
Yes, I'll have to. This is still a very good batting pitch. The Indian batting lineup, as we said, is incredibly strong. They bat very deep. So Kapil Gedra, he hasn't had a good series. He struggled.
Big shout. Yes, he's been given. Kapil Gedra has gone first ball. Good delivery from Sharma. Gets the outside edge. And Sri Lanka have lost another wicket.
Well, problems for Sri Lanka all the way now. 3 wickets in the 1 over, outside edge, straight through to MS Dhoni. A very easy catch. So India strike. They've come back very strongly now in this match. Kapil Gedra, he's gone for naught, 256 for 5.
What an over for the Indians, the 42nd. Getting them 3 wickets, and Forbes Maroof now walks the middle. 91st game for him. Approaching 1,000 runs. Pretty good strike rate, 84.4.
And that's another wicket. Well, disaster for Sri Lanka now. They've panicked completely. They were in such a good position. And India have come back with 4 wickets in the space of 7 deliveries. Innocuous delivery, it's full. Half drive by Jayawardene. Played too early. Suresh Raina at cover, taking a good catch.
The change has worked. Mahela Jayawardene thinks he should have played it more inside out. But now it's too late. He's only spooned a simple catch. and a short extra cover. Raina has held on to it. He's gone for one. Sri Lanka now 256 for 6. Tushar, the new batsman. Sri Lanka losing 4 wickets in 6 balls. Nicely played by Maroof. That's found the gap, and that's going to race away for 4. Well timed. 44 overs completed, 266 for 6. Sweeps it away. Is it in the gap? Yes, it is. So another boundary of the last delivery, as it was in the previous over. 45 completed, 274 for 6.
Well bowled, slow delivery, and he's caught him. Taken, caught and bowled. No expression from anybody. Here's the impression it was a dot ball.
He has really developed this ball very well, hasn't he? We saw him get wickets against Australia in the test matches, and now once again no change in action whatsoever, as he slows the pace of the ball down so much. 107 kilometers an hour, and he's gone Tushara for 11 as Sri Lanka 277 for 7.
Terrific over this one from Ishant Sharma. Just conceded 3 runs. He's picked up a wicket. New man in, Nuwan Kulasekara. Played some big shots the other night. That'll be a boundary. He's straying in line. With a short fine leg, so easy pickings. Gone over the top, and it's a very good strike from Nuwan Kulasekara.
Exactly for that reason. Exactly for that reason, he doesn't want to stray on the pads. But he tried a little bit of correction because he was hit over extra cover in the previous ball. Tried to correct himself, get the ball on the midland leg stump, and again has paid the penalty. See that? Easy runs there because the fielder is in the circle.
He's chosen long on, and he will get a boundary. Missed him really well down the ground. It's a biggie to end the over. Maximum 311 for 7. He will look for 2. He's taking the fielder on. Jadeja has got a good arm, and he should be gone. He's referred to the third umpire.
Oh, I think it was a tad ambitious because the ball was going straight to the fielder. He didn't really have to do anything except come towards the ball. If it had been to the side, then perhaps he would have had a chance. But you can see over here, short, and that's the end of Pervez Maroof. For a very entertaining 32 that he's got. It's 314 for 7.
Good contribution from Maroof, 32, 315 for 8. Muralidharan, the new man at the crease. They will look for 2 and get 2 easily in the end. So after 50 overs, Sri Lanka winning the toss and deciding to bat first, have finished up with 320 for 8. Limited runs to bowl this time around. Dilshan was the star, 97, unlucky to have been run out. Jayawardene gave Sri Lanka the kind of start that they wanted, 37 of just 35. Sangakkara also contributed handsomely, 84 of just 70. Kandambi, useful 26, and down the order Pervez Maroof, 32 of just 23 balls. In the end, finishing with 320 for 8. Plenty of bowling option, 9 bowlers used, just the 1 bowler completing 10 overs. Ishant Sharma 10 overs, 3 for 60. Irfan Pathan picked up a wicket, and Yuvraj Singh picking up 2.
So the target 321, Roshan, you should be pleased with that.
Yes, indeed. I believe the Sri Lankans will be very confident today because they have batted to their potential. And I'm sure it's going to rub off in the fielding and bowling, because it always happens when you know that you've got a good score to defend and you know that you've performed well. Well, it certainly becomes a huge impetus for the bowlers to go out there and perform. So, having said that, let's not forget, Arun, that the Indian batting has been brilliant. They have batted right throughout. They've got 2 scores over 300. And this is going to be a fantastic contest. And whoever who gets there first, will it be a good opening partnership, or will Sri Lanka be able to break through?
They certainly had to break this man, Virendra Sehwag, early, because he's one person who can upset the best laid plans. In fact, there are no plans against him. You just try and bowl tight, bowl to the stumps and hope that he gets out early. He will carry on taking a few chances and getting away with it. If he does, it would be very difficult to stop them. Kulasekara, number 2 in the ICC rankings. He's also done well in this series as a frontline bowler. Here it is, first ball. Sangakkara is standing up to Gautam Gambhir. Generally, people are believing that if you want to upset Gautam Gambhir slightly, which you need to, he's in terrific form, then you must stand up to him. He's off the mark. Gautam Gambhir and India are away with that single. Gautam Gambhir likes to move around in the crease. He's got tremendous footwork. Just the area that Sehwag likes. He wanted to go up and under. Didn't make contact.
Sehwag can go very strong at those. Certainly played underneath it. Very powerful striker, square of the wicket.
Oh, he's really smashed that. That ball travelled. 4 for Sehwag. Over the top, and I think they've got him. Well, it's worked. Splendid beginning for Sri Lanka. Virendra Sehwag, the danger man, makes the long walk back.
Well, aren't the Sri Lankans delighted? What a big wicket. India wanted a big opening partnership from round the wicket, looking to go over the top. And hit, I thought, close to the shoulder of the bat, and Jayasuriya held on at mid-off. So India have lost their first wicket. Sehwag gone. Caught Jayasuriya off the bowling of Tushara for 6. India 8 for 1.
New man in is Suresh Raina. Also very aggressive. Is in good form. He scored a very quick 49 not out in the previous match. Have they got their man? Yes, they have. Suresh Raina gone for naught. India 9 for 2.
Sri Lanka on a roll here. 2 wickets very quickly. Nuwan Kulasekara getting the wicket. That was a big nick. Good catch standing up by Kumar Sangakkara. Never easy when you stand up. But that is a big one. India have lost 2 quick wickets. And this makes its task so much difficult. Raina gone for naught. India 9 for 2.
Yuvraj Singh makes his way into the centre a lot earlier than you would have imagined. 9 for 2. And look at that strike rate. Great figures, all of them. They're naturally very aggressive, these Indian batsmen. All of them strike rates in late 70s, 80s, 90s. That's in the air, but it's also going to run away for a terrific boundary. In fact, he was just on the back foot. He just flicked it with that high back lift over the infield. Oh, that is a splendid hit. Yuvraj Singh is in such fine form. You won't see a better shot than that. Oh, he's guided it past the slips. That could have been fatal, but he's got 4. 27 for 2.
And just look at that. He is middling all of them, and he's also placing them so well. And when he's in form, he's so beautiful to watch.
Well, he's gone over the top. Hasn't connected, but well enough to take it over harm's way. 4 more to Yuvraj Singh. That's how he reacts. If he can't play it along the ground, he'll go over. Gautam Gambhir has 4 of those. Using his feet. which he loves to do. Every now and then he'll advance down the track to the fast bowler. Very unpredictable. In fact, these days he's getting predictable about this. Good use of the feet and getting himself into a position to smash it through covers for 4.
That's in the gap. Also struck very firmly. Yuvraj Singh has done that right through this innings. Beauty. Made it look so simple. Well, 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 if you're an Indian supporter, you love these shots. Hasn't hit it too well this time, but the outfield here is very quick indeed. 17 runs in the over. Also brings up the 50, 52 for 2. Big appeal, confident one, and the finger goes up. Gambhir has to go. Important blow at this stage of the game when a partnership was building up. Sri Lanka have picked up another wicket.
Well, it's a big breakthrough and they needed this wicket. Gambhir and Yuvraj were just starting to get into their stride, so not a shot that Gambhir would want to see again. That foot was nowhere near the ball. He cleared his front leg, tried to hit that. Well, not entirely sure where he tried to hit that, but it didn't work. Get the outside edge, and again a good catch by Sangakkara. He's caught a good one before this as well, so he's keeping well. Gambhir has gone for 13. India now 52 for 3.
Rohit Sharma is the new man at the crease. He's 21 years of age, 35th match. Average of 25. He's a far better player than that. Best of 70, no doubt. He's gone over the top. Got into a position so very quickly. That's one of the reasons why he was able to hit the ball well in front of square.
That's well hoiked away. The ball was going down leg side and he just worked it in the direction it was going. Another boundary. That's up in there. Shouts of take it. Yes, Midon has got underneath it. And just what India didn't want. Rohit Sharma goes. Luan Kulasekara, the fielder. So just when a partnership was building, disaster.
Well, this is a thoughtless shot. Completely thoughtless. Already 6 runs had been scored in that over. And Rohit Sharma had really no need to play that shot. What he needed was to stay along with Yuvraj Singh. It's no good getting out in the 15th over. No good losing the 4th wicket in the 15th over. It's 85 for 4.
The captain, MS Dhoni, has come to the middle. 130th game, 4,148 runs. Very impressive average of 48.23. And equally impressive strike rate, 90.8.
That's how Rohit Sharma got out. 6 runs already in the over. And he goes down the pitch and tries to hit the ball over the fielder at mid-on. And it's a dolly catch. It's a thoughtless way of getting out. Now this is a terrific shot. Another half century for Yuvraj Singh in this series.
Made it look so easy. They're pleased with the performance of Yuvraj Singh. Nice high back lift, picked the ball up early, smashed it to mid-wicket. Swept away, another slower delivery, and that's again going to reach the boundary. Picked it up early.
Yes, a slower delivery from Mahroof. That is in the crowd. That's gone. Picked up the slower delivery again very, very early. And into the crowd at mid-wicket.
Yes, that's gone miles. Huge hit.
There it is in the air. Can Muralidharan make it? This is a big one and he's done it. The big one. Yuvraj Singh is gone. Muralidharan, we knew was going to be the one who's going to create complications, and he's done it.
Superb innings comes to an end. Looking to be aggressive right through this innings, Yuvraj Singh. Flighted delivery slow through the air, into the shot a little too early, hitting the toe end of the bat. Was in the air, Murali called for it, and he takes it very safely indeed. Yuvraj Singh, splendid innings, so 73, India 121 for 5.
India have just suffered a huge blow. The man who's keeping the run rate alive was Yuvraj Singh, and he's gone. But Yusuf Pathan has stepped out. Look at his strike rate. He's gone over the top, and I thought had not connected well, but take a look at that. That is 6, and it's such a powerful hit.
Taking the attack once again to Mendes. They don't want to let him settle down. The attacking him with good effect. Not the easiest shot to play, he had to pick him. Such a strong hitter of the ball.
He is the Deputy Managing Director of IDBI. Mr. Nageshwar Rao, the Managing Director and CEO of IDBI Fortis. That's beautifully done. That only Mahendra Singh Dhoni does. He drives it past the wicket keeper. Now that's what he's looking for, and I think he's got his man. Coming round the wicket, bowling the angle within the stumps and getting it to straighten onto the pad. I think that's a fair decision.
I think it's a very good decision. The change of angle once again doing the trick. A much better chance of getting leg before when he goes round the stumps. Hits him in line. Height not a problem. Long stride out. Would have hit Millen off. Very, very good decision from Tyrone Jayawardene. Doing it in style. Yusuf Pathan gone for 3, 138 for 6.
New man in, Jadeja. Ravindra Jadeja. 25 overs to go. That's his first class career. A healthy average.
A big appeal. Ajanta Mendes is very confident, so are the Sri Lankan fielders. Was it in line? That's the question.
Well, the umpire probably thought the ball was carrying on, didn't come back in.
This is square off the back foot, rubbing salt to Mendes' wounds. Gets a boundary. But that previous one to me looked very, very close indeed. This is Dhoni over the top, hobbling, and he's gone all the way for 6. What a way to reach his 50. It's 189 for 6.
Shouts of catch it, and yes, he is caught. Luan Kunasekara has held on to a low catch, so the Indian captain has gone.
Well, Dhoni had to do something. He had to try and up the rate. The shot was on. He normally hits them out of the ground very easily, but not this time. He didn't middle it. So that's a very comfortable catch by Kunasekara at mid-on. So MS Dhoni's gone. He made 53. India now 193 for 7.
Sri Lankans have got the vital wicket of the Indian captain. Perhaps the only player who was there at the end who could have held them up. Now Irfan Pathan comes to the middle to replace Dhoni. In the air, shouts of take it, but that'll fall short. Another single to end the over, 200 for 7. 3 in the deep on the leg side. Down the track, it's in the air. It goes on the first bounce. The field at deep mid-wicket, Tushara. There's the rate going over 10 now for the over. Surya wanted him to give it the charge and go for the catch.
That's consistent with what's happened in the rest of the series as well. The side batting first at a distinct advantage, which seemed to slow down and turn more as the match went on. So Sri Lanka for the first time today actually winning the toss and batting first. So they've utilised conditions to their advantage.
That's the first run, or the second run off the bat in this over.
To stop the batsman from hitting through the line, and that should be out, and is.
Ajantha Mendis has struck. Shamara Kapukethara, the fielder, and Irfan Pathan goes. So the batting power play being of no use. Stopped just a little bit maybe, and Irfan Pathan opened the face, sliced it to extra cover.
He was looking to go over cover off the back foot, so the shot was on, but as we said, the ball just coming off the pitch very slowly. Irfan Pathan hit that. It's more of a top edge. He didn't get that in the middle at all, so he's gone for 8 now. India in all sorts of trouble, 217 for 8.
.217 for 8 India now. That brings Lakshmipathy Balaji to the wicket. 30th ODI, 27 years of age. Hasn't done a lot of batting.
Very well saved. Dilshan, the fielder, struck very hard by Jadeja.
So, oops. Between the wicket-keeper and the slip fielder for a boundary.
90k is the last delivery. Balaji going hard at that. It flew off the outside edge, no chance. But Jayawardene has slipped. No reaction time at all. Superb strike. It's gone through the infield. Will be a boundary to Jadeja.
Well, in the previous over, you saw Dilshan stopping that on his left side. This one, what Jadeja did was open the face of the bat, made sure he hit it wide of Dilshan. Very good batting this by Jadeja, just opening the face of the bat at the last moment to ensure it didn't go to the fielder at backward point.
It's gone through, given up the chase. Will be 50 for Ravindra Jadeja. First one in his debut match, first one in 1 internationals.
Well, he's got to that mark with a terrific straight drive. He's shown very good temperament, there's no question about it, making room, taking his front foot out of the way and then hitting it straight. The 11th Indian to score a half century on his debut, one-day debut. Balaji, who's a veteran of sorts, congratulating him, and appreciation from the dressing room.
It's hit hard. Will be more runs. He'll be quite happy with the single to keep strike. 238 for 8. He's taken the aerial route. The Don was inside the ring, and he will get a boundary. That's much better shot selection.
That's clever batting as well. Seeing the fielder in the 30-yard circle at mid-on. That's a very, very safe shot. Very well played by the young man. One bounce over the boundary rope.
Just got the feeling Yusuf Pathan was the man identified as a hitter in the batting power plays. Now you have another option. Jadeja looking to play some shots, is looking in control. 5 boundaries in his 56.
Yes, it's been a very good innings from the young man.
Balaji this time will be taken a couple of feet inside the boundary line. Another wicket from Ajantha Mendis. Wicket number 9 goes down for India.
Trying to go for the big hit. I don't think he connected it very well. Kulasekara. This is the 4th catch for Kulasekara in this innings. 243 for 9.
Ishan Sharma walks in at number 11. Best of 8 for him. What's he going to do? Hang around, look to play some big shots.
Bowled him, and that's the end. That is the end. Sri Lanka win by 68 runs. And so India do not make a clean sweep of the series. India win the series 4-1.
Good relief for Sri Lanka and their supporters. Despite the fact they were 4-0, trailing 4-0, a lot of people turned up at the game. Ishan Sharma completely missing the line. That's good to see. That's what IPL is all about. The emergence of Ravindra Jadeja and the friendliness with Maroof. India looking for 321, lost Sehwag early. Gambhir and Raina didn't contribute either. Yuvraj Singh's played a splendid innings, 73 coming in, just 62. And then MS Dhoni always gets runs, 53 for the captain. And down the order, Jadeja not out, 60. India 252.
Well, for Sri Lanka, Kulasekara got 2 wickets, Tushara got 1, Maroof and Muralidharan got 2 each. Muralidharan got the wicket of Yuvraj Singh when he was looking dangerous. Ajanta Mendis also picked up a couple of wickets.
Happy moments for the Indian team. It's been an outstanding series for them. 5 one-day internationals, winning the first 4 quite convincingly. Going 4-0 up in the series. A little bit of experimentation today. And missed out today. But they'll be a happy lot, like MS Dhoni was mentioning. Enjoy each other's success and a lot of support for India here in Colombo. We party all night. This bunch of boys worked extremely hard to get the Wealth Assurance Cup. Sri Lanka batting first today, 320 for 8. Dilshan getting 97, Sangakkara 84. Ishan Sharma picking up 3 wickets. India bowled out for 252, top score of 73 for Yuvraj Singh. Jadeja getting 60 not out in his debut match. Sri Lanka won by 68 runs. India win the series 4-1.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the prize distribution ceremony or the presentation ceremony for the 5th and final one-day international for the IDBI Fortis Wealth Assurance Cup 2009. Sri Lanka, having lost the series, acquitted themselves well today. They almost, they played an almost flawless match. So a big hand for Sri Lanka today, please. Well, on the stage with us, we have a rather distinguished gathering. From nearest to me, Mr. Yogesh Agarwal, Chairman, IDBI Fortis Life Insurance Company Limited. Mr. Jitendra Balakrishnan, Deputy Managing Director and Group Head Corporate Banking, IDBI Bank Limited. Mr. O.V. Bundalu, Deputy Managing Director, IDBI Bank Limited. Mr. Raju Udappa, he is the Executive Vice President for Neo Cricket. And the Honorary Minister of Sports and Public Recreation, Mr. Gamini Lokuge, Mr. S. Lianagama, he is the competent authority, Sri Lankan Cricket, and Mr. Dilip Mendes, he is the Chief Executive of Sri Lankan Cricket. Well, to start proceedings today, it's the man of the match and the trophy to be handed over by Mr. S. Lianagama, the competent authority for Sri Lankan Cricket, and the check for US $500 to be presented by Mr. Dilip Mendes. And the award goes to Kumar Sangakkara. 84 from 70 deliveries and 2 catches. The trophy to be handed over by Mr. S. Lianagama is the competent authority, Sri Lanka Cricket, and the US $500, the check for Kumar Sangakkara to be handed over by Mr. Dilip Mendes. Kumar, a word with you. You must be pleased with your form, 271 runs, even though you ended up on the losing side.
I'm pretty pleased with the way I was batting, but I reckon, all of us in the team feel that we could have individually contributed a lot more. But thankfully we won 1 game out of 5 and we did pretty well today.
Yes, it's always good to end up on a winning note. And I know that India played very well, but it's only hindsight that I ask you this. What would you have done differently if you were starting all over again?
Well, I think, most one-day games are won on your batting. And I think in the first two games, we had great chances to take it away from the Indians and come in here to come and probably go into the third game either 1-all or maybe 2-0 up. But we really didn't bat well enough to do that. And then India batted tremendously well in the last two games. And it was always, we were always behind the 8-ball once 320 or 360 was up on the board.
And today, going into the last game, you guys were under some pressure, weren't you?
Yeah, once we were 3-0 down and then 4-0 down, it was a matter of pride to try and win 1 out of 5. And today was, that particular day. And all the guys stepped up and did their parts really, really well. And I think we should, as a team, thank all the Sri Lankans, the spectators who are here, who, even though we were 4-0 down, came out here on a rather hot day to support us and cheer us on and then wait here to see us win. So thank you, guys. Thank you very much for coming.
Well, it certainly brought out the best in you. Thank you very much and very well played.
Thank you.
That was Kumar Sangakkara. He was the man of the match. And now the Man of the Series award to be presented by Mr. O.V. Bundalu. He is the Deputy Managing Director, IDBI Bank Limited. And the check for $2,500 to be presented by Mr. Jitendra Balakrishnan. He is the Deputy Managing Director and Group Head, Corporate Banking, IDBI Bank Limited. There are lots of fantastic performances to talk of. Sangakkara 271, Gambhir 262, Dhoni 266. And of course, that man Ishant Sharma, well, 10 wickets, but just pipped to the post by Yuvraj Singh. 284 runs in the tournament. He'll get his award from Mr. Bundalu. He is the Deputy Managing Director, IDBI Bank Limited. Man of the Series, US dollars 2,500 to be presented by Mr. Jitendra Balakrishnan, Deputy Managing Director and Group Head, Corporate Banking, IDBI Bank. You're making this a habit, UV, Man of the Series. How many is that?
I think second row now.
You have a few before that as well.
Yes, but coming here last series, had a really bad series, so I want to make a point that, got turned around this time.
Yes, that was my next question. You preempted that. You were under pressure coming here, undoubtedly. How did you prepare yourself mentally for this trip?
I was batting well against England, so, hitting the ball well. And obviously coming here, there was a bit of doubts about, how to play the spinners over here. So I think with the help of my teammates and big thanks to Sachin helping me out in the nets. And obviously with the positive attitude, the way the team is playing, the coaching staff and everyone, so everybody's supporting me over here and gave me a lot of confidence.
Well, all you guys are deeply affected by Gary Kirsten. Obviously, he's playing a real deep role.
Yeah, obviously, since he's come, the mood of the team has been brilliant. The way we prepare now is different, and everybody's backing each other. The confidence of the team is very high, so boys are playing very good cricket.
Yeah, you certainly are playing very good cricket. You're getting runs faster than the balls you face. Is there anything you've changed in your game in the last year?
Nothing really, just a few things. The more you play, the more you learn. So I always know that, if I get going, I can play more than run a ball. So I just back myself and play to my strength.
And you want to dedicate this trophy to anybody?
Obviously, my Guruji, first of all, and my mother, who would always give me wishes, and my teammates.
Very well said and very well done, UV. You've been an absolute pleasure and a treat to watch. Well done.
Thank you.
So that was Yuvraj. He is the Man of the Series. And now a very special award, ladies and gentlemen. This is an award to be handed over by Mr. Raju Uduppa. He is the Executive Vice President, Neo Cricket. And this award, a special one, goes out for Muthaiya Muralidharan for his achievement. 505 wickets in ODIs and 769 in tests. So he is really at the top of the heap. So this is an award to be handed over by Mr. Raju Uduppa for Neo Cricket. And hang on, Murli, a word with you, of course. Murli, a word with you. And the felicitation for Muthaiya Muralidharan by the Sri Lankan Cricket Board will be very, very shortly. Murli, really, just a quick, you want to say your thank yous to anybody for this major, major achievement?
Yeah, definitely, because I have to thank the teammates first, because without them it's impossible. And the people who, and my family and wife, helped me throughout going through all the problems and ups and downs in cricket. So thank you for everyone.
And what about these millions of fans of yours in Sri Lanka?
Definitely, because I said people of Sri Lanka, because through my hard times they were supporting me. So I would like to thank them as well.
And where does Muralidharan go from here?
I don't know.
All right, cheers, Murli, and hope you carry on and get more and more wickets.
Thanks.
So that was Muralidharan, a special award for him to be the highest wicket taker in ODIs. He already had the highest wickets in Test cricket. And now I'd like to invite Mahela Jayawardene. He is the winning captain for today, but he did not win the series. Mahela, please. Captain for Sri Lanka. A smile at last. It's always good to win, to end on a winning note.
Yeah, I think we've spoken about it after the 4 losses. We were really disappointed. We had to get it right, and the guys really worked really hard, and it was a very good win for us, especially looking forward to the Pakistan series.
Yes, you played exceedingly well. Your batting clicked and your top order clicked, so that made it easier.
Yeah, I think the wicket played a bigger role as well. It was really much easier for us to push it through. It wasn't turning that much, and up in the order, I think Sanath and Dilshan gave us a very good platform, and then Sanath and Dilshan put us in a really good position today to get us to the 300 mark. And once you do that, it's quite easy. I mean, Indians got a very long batting lineup, but we managed to pick up wickets regular intervals, which was great.
And just again, hindsight, were you a little weary with all the cricket that you've played?
No, I think it's always a good challenge for us to play international cricket, especially India right now, one of the best sides in one-day cricket. So it was a good challenge for us to, go against them. But they played really good cricket. Credit to them. They played really well. So we're the winners.
And you and your team, personally, you must have been under a lot of pressure before the game today.
Well, I think everyone realizes that, we put heart and soul into when we play for Sri Lanka, and, guys don't come here to lose matches. But unfortunately, we were up against a very good side, and they played really good cricket to beat us. Showed a lot of character today to come back and win. That's what we require of the guys, and the public was brilliant to come here today and, support us even though we have lost the series. So this is what all Sri Lanka cricket is all about. We just strive and, focus on the job in hand.
Cheers, Mahela, and all the best for the future, especially the tour to Pakistan coming up.
Thank you very much. Thanks.
So that was Mahela Jayawardene for Sri Lanka. And now, ladies and gentlemen, there are a special award for the winning team, medallions, and I will just call out the name. And the medallions will be handed over by Mr. Yogesh Agarwal, Chairman, IDBI Fortis Life Insurance Company Limited. So medallions for the winning team and the support staff. Virendra Sehwag, please. Sachin Tendulkar. Sachin Tendulkar is the highest run getter in both forms of the game. And now Muralidharan, the highest wicket taker in both forms of the game. Gautam Gambhir. Suresh Raina. Yuvraj Singh. Yuvraj Singh, ladies and gentlemen, a big hand for him, the man of the series. Rohit Sharma. Yusuf Pathan. Yusuf Pathan. Zahir Khan. Ishant Sharma. 10 wickets for Ishant Sharma in the series. Pragyan Oja. Irfan Pathan. Ravindra Jadeja, young man, got to 50 in his first game. Praveen Kumar. Lakshmipati Balaji. and the head coach of the Indian side, Gary Kirsten. He's looking fitter than the guys there. Venkatesh Prasad, the bowling coach. Robin Singh, the fielding coach. Nitin Patel, physiotherapist. Nitin Patel, please. Mr. Ramesh Mane, the masseur. Mr. C.K.M. Dhananjay, performance analyst. Mr. Paddy Upton. Well, he sets everybody's mind in order. And last but not the least is skipper MS Dhoni, please. You thought we'd forgotten you. Big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Captain of India won the series 4-1. MS, a word with you, please. Before you take your trophy, a word with you, please. Well, Sri Lanka was just too hot today, weren't they?
Of course it was. They played brilliantly. I think we didn't have the bowling. The bowling department was not as strong, but good to give a go to the guys who had not played in the series so far. And of course, Ravindra Jadeja, he got a chance to see what international cricket is all about and how tough it can be at times, and it can be in favor of the batsmen. So it was good overall. Though we lost the wicket, but the series was good for us.
Yes, that it certainly was. So your team looks a happy unit. You see them really, their spirits are always high. So you must be taking some credit for that.
Well, not really, no, because it's up to individual. You may perform well on a day, you may not perform, but the overall team morale, that's the most important thing. Because if you have a positive frame of mind, the dressing room atmosphere is good, then more often, seeing the talent that we have got will come up as winners. So it's important to maintain a good dressing room atmosphere, and it helps really. Each and every guy, we like each other, we back each other, and at the same time we enjoy each other's success.
And you had a good time, you've been treated well in Sri Lanka?
Well, of course, it has been good. Though it was quite hot, and in between we got a bit of stones and everything, but really happy to play cricket out here. It was tough, and whenever we have played here, it has proved to be tough, so it was good to win the series 4-1. So hopefully when we come next time, we can repeat the performance, but at the same time, it's never easy in Sri Lanka.
And you personally, who would you like to dedicate this series win and your form as well? Who would you like to dedicate that to?
Well, of course, my teammates, more than anything else, because they are with me, whenever I need them. Somebody comes up with a brilliant performance, whether with the ball or the bat. And whenever I need them, they are always there. So I'll dedicate it to the team members. And hopefully, if it continues, we'll win more series and more tournaments.
Very well done, MS. You and your team, congratulations once again.
Thanks a lot.
Okay, now that was Mahendra Singh Dhoni, and you can take your award. The IDBI Fortis Wellsurance Cup 2009, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Yogesh Agarwal, Chairman IDBI Fortis Life Insurance Cup Limited, to hand over the award to the Captain of India, Mahendra Singh Dhoni. Absolutely command performance by the Indian team to take this series 4-1. And US dollars 10,000 to be presented by Mr. Gamini Lokuge, the Honorable Minister of Sport and Public Recreation, Sri Lanka. So US dollars 10,000 and the trophy for MS Dhoni and Team India. And ladies and gentlemen, that's it. That's all we have for you from the presentation area.
There are the champions, the men in blue, Team India. Fantastic performance with the bat, with the ball on the field. They were clinical, comprehensive winners of the IDBI Fortis Wellsurance Cup 2009. They came to the Emerald Island. They had won in Sri Lanka the last time around they came here. They had a reputation at stake. There were plenty of talks before the start of the series. There were talk about the Mendes Murli magic, but they counted every bit that came along their way and made sure that they won that handsome trophy in style. Congratulations to Mahendra Singh Dhoni, who's talked highly about his team. It's really great when a captain comes out